There are lines I'm not crossing. Interfering with a legitimate investigation where someone was gravely injured, that's one of them.
I have no interest in puncturing holes in the wheels of justice, Commissioner Ashford. But I suspect you don't really believe that Brando Corbin had anything to do with Jason's accident. You're simply crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and I'm just asking you to leave those I's undotted and those T's uncrossed.
He's baiting you. Let him.
I know. We need to let Cyrus believe that he has us right where he wants us.
That way when we take him down, he doesn't see it coming. Fine. But answer me this. Why are you protecting Brando?
When I see an innocent man being accused by the authorities, it hits close to home. And we wouldn't want Brando to suffer the same injustice that I did, no. Would we?
No. Commissioner, what's up?
I was just about to call you. I'm actually reassigning some of the cases that we have on the docket. You're no longer working the Jason Morgan crash.
What? Why? Did I mess up somehow?
No, not at all. You're one of the best detectives we have in the precinct. I would just rather use your talents on more pressing investigations.
Okay, do you really think eliminating Jason Morgan and opening the door to a mob war isn't serious? Because there is no way that crash was the result of a faulty part. Someone tampered with the stabilizer. It was a murder attempt dressed up to look like an accident.
The truth is there's no way of proving that the stabilizer was deliberately tampered with. No one way of knowing if Jason Morgan was targeted or if it was an egregious error on the plant's part.
That's a really big coincidence. Corbin did a stretch in prison. He is exactly the kind of guy that Cyrus Renaud would use to do his dirty work.
Brando Corbin is no longer a person of interest.
Since when?
We'll talk about it tomorrow at the station.
Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It's never pleasant having to put your foot down as the boss.
True. But then again, neither is letting Taggart's killer get away with murder.
Portia, I don't know what you mean.
We both know that Cyrus is directly responsible for Trina losing her father.
And no one's disputing that.
You didn't have evidence to tie Cyrus to Taggart's shooting. I get that. And I can even rationalize that you thought that you were doing the right thing by coming forward with information that set that monster free. But if I'm understanding this correctly, you have a new investigation. One that could possibly lead to putting Cyrus back in prison where he belongs. But instead, you shut it down. Why?
With all due respect, Portia, I don't need to explain my decisions to you. But just so you know, there was no evidence linking Cyrus to Jason Morgan's accident.
Well, there certainly won't be any now that you're shelving the investigation. I certainly didn't take you for a coward, Jordan, but...
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Easy. There's no reason.
You have no idea what I have been through this past year, Portia. You have no idea the hard decisions that I've had to make. I am not a coward, and I certainly don't answer to you.
Okay, well then why don't you answer to Taggart? What's it gonna take for you to bring his killer to justice? Especially after you dragged his name through the mud the way you did.